Why do Christians always have to turn wedding into revival? Remember during Minister GUC's wedding also, right? And that question is very important because that is the problem I have with you people. If it's wedding, we come for, let it be wedding. And if we want to do cover, we know that, okay, we are here to cover. So today, let's talk about Minister Abi Ojomu's wedding. I have wanted to make this video for a while, for some days now, but then let's talk about it today. First and foremost, congratulations to Minister Abi Ojomu and her husband. Her husband has energy. I was telling somebody that, you see, this man, his joy is overbound. Like, this man just, my God, I was like, this man's joy is over the place, but I love it. And while watching one of the videos and checking through some comments, I saw a particular comment that stood out for me. While some people were congratulating the couples and some people were admiring the outfits, I'm not even here today to talk about the person that says the outfit was not grieving Christians, Christian, that he or she, I don't know, did not expect Minister Abi Ojomu to wear that kind of outfit. I'm not here to discuss about that today. Somebody asked a very important question in the comment section, and that is what I'm here to talk about today. The person said, why do Christians always have to turn wedding into revival? We remember during Minister GUC's wedding also, right? And that question is very important. If we want to do wedding, let's do wedding. If we want to do revival, let's do revival. If it's wedding, we come for, let it be wedding. And if we want to do cover, we know that, okay, we are here to cover. We cover until we are from. So we know that we are here to cover. But if we want to do wedding, let's do wedding. And that is what I want to talk about today, because that is the problem I have with you people. You people have started again. It's funny how certain things only become a problem when Christians do them. Let me explain what I mean. Think about the average wedding today. People will dance, people will spray money, people will drink, people will sing, people will party and do every single thing that they want to do. And honestly, it is their wedding. I have seen some wedding that I'm just like, why do they have to do all this? I even saw one crazy one time like that they were doing so many annoying things during the wedding. But what's my own? It's their wedding. Whether I agree with every part of the wedding or not, it's their day. It is not my wedding. It's their wedding. I don't expect anybody to wake up angry because a couple decided to have such weddings, such activity during their wedding, or to have firework during their wedding, or to pump champagne, or to call a live band during their wedding. It's their wedding. So here is my question. Why is it suddenly an issue when a Christian couple decides they want worship to be a major part of their wedding? Why does that offend people? I know I saw some content where some people said Minister Abi Ojomu even said that was not part of the plan or something. I think a lot and read a lot about the activities that happened during the wedding, but I think we've reached a point where people are comfortable with almost every expression of celebration except worship. If people spend 45 minutes dancing to secular music on their wedding day, nobody asks why are they turning the wedding into a nightclub. And if people decide to have a particular time just for drinking in their wedding, nobody will come out to ask that why are they turning the wedding venue into a bar parlor. Nobody asks. If the reception is filled with performances, like different performances, nobody call it entertainment or something. I even saw one wedding. I was watching one wedding video yesterday that KBC and Shokwe went to crash, and in the wedding they even had beauty pageants work and all that, and wedding was so beautiful to watch, and nobody asked why they are turning the wedding into a fashion show or a fashion walk. But let Christians spend 30 minutes worshiping God, and suddenly everybody starts to have question. Everybody is asking, is this a wedding or a crusade? And my own question is, really, like, are you really asking that question? The truth we have to accept is that wedding is deeply personal. Yes, people attend and families are involved, but at the core of it, it is the couple making a covenant before God, not before Instagram, not before YouTube, not before the comment section, before God. So shouldn't they have the freedom to celebrate it in a way that reflects what they value the most? If worship is central to their lives, why shouldn't it be central to one of the biggest days of their lives? I wonder if we've just intentionally separated God from celebration, as if God only belongs to church on Sunday and not at wedding. And it is still the same people that will come out and tell Christians that you should not just be an angel on Sunday, you should also be an ambassador of God on Monday in the office. But during your wedding ceremony, they don't want you to involve God. They don't want to see it. They know that you are a Christian, but they don't want to see it. But they want to see you actually portray God to them in office. It's as if worship somehow ruins the joy for them. Some of us, worshiping God is not about interrupting the celebration. It is the actual celebration. It is our actual means of celebration. Now, let me be clear. Just because Minister Abi Ojomo had worship during a whole wedding ceremony does not mean every single Christian have to have worship session during their ceremony. And just because another person have worship session during their ceremony does not mean they are trying to copy Minister Abi Ojomo. Every wedding does not have to look the same. A couple can decide to choose a quiet wedding, and that is perfectly fine. Another couple can have cultural celebration with their family tradition. That is fine. The point isn't that everyone should copy one style of wedding celebration. The point is that people should be free to honor God in ways that reflect their conviction. People should be free to do whatever it is that they want. And if for any reason you watch Minister Abi Ojomo's wedding and you feel inspired that you want it during your wedding ceremony, it is also okay. And also, I think we need to stop acting surprised when believers live like believers. I mean, Minister Abe is known for worship. He has consistently pointed people toward God. So why should anyone expect our wedding to suddenly become disconnected from what we have known her for? If anything, it would have been more surprising if worship wasn't part of it. We should have been more surprised if there was no worship session, because now this is literally our wedding reflecting our life, and I think that is so beautiful. And when it's another person during wedding and they are going overboard and somebody decides to talk in the comment section, because it can never be me. You never see me in people's comments arguing about their choice or something. But when somebody decides to talk, you see another comment that says it's just their wedding, so relax. And that exactly is my point. Same arguments used to defend one person's choices should also defend another person's choices. If it's their wedding when they choose a live band, when they choose like 5 different performances during wedding, then it's also their wedding when they decide to choose worship. If it's their wedding when they decide to do the wedding for 1 month or 2 months straight, then it is also their wedding when they decide to spend time thanking God. Let's maintain the consistency, please, because consistency matters. And I also think social media has made us feel entitled to judge everything. I mean, a couple shares one beautiful moment. Suddenly, strangers, you don't know them, they don't know you. You only feel connected to them through social media. Suddenly, strangers feel qualified to tell them how they should have celebrated one of the most important days of their lives. And sometimes we forget that not every reel, every moment shared is an invitation for our approval. Sometimes people are simply sharing their joy, and you should be, if you cannot be happy for them, just scroll and pass. And if there is something I told myself when I saw that comment, is that may we never reach a place where lifting our hands to God feels more controversial than losing ourselves in worldly pleasures, and that we Christians never become so concerned with looking normal that we start apologizing for loving Jesus openly. Because the truth is, whatever you value most will naturally show up in your celebration. If someone values luxury, you will see it in their celebration. If someone values culture, you will see it. And if someone values God, you will see that too. None of this should be shocking to us. We live in a world where marriages are under pressure from every direction. I don't think asking God to remain at the center is something we should mock. If anything, it's this kind of thing is something we should pray to see more often. So to the person that asks if Christians should always turn wedding into revival, I don't think Christians are turning weddings into revival. I think they are simply refusing to leave Jesus out of one of the biggest moments of their lives. And honestly, I would rather see a wedding where the couple joyfully worship the God they love than one where they are pressured to hide their faith because it makes some strangers uncomfortable. And if you've watched this far, I would genuinely love to hear your thoughts. Do you think people should be free to celebrate their weddings however they choose? Or do you think there is a balance that should be considered? I know people will have different opinion, and that's okay. See you in the comment section.